My final video wearing this shirt is Derek Chisora's taking on Gerald Washington. It's going to be a cool old guy fight, or maybe it won't be. In this video, we're going to explore why I kind of think we need to tell Derek Chisora that he needs to call it a day. Let's watch the groovy intro and then expand on this. So I wrote about this on proboxtv.com/news. Go there. There's a bunch of talented writers. I can't say I'm part of the talented writers, but I'm definitely a writer on that network, and I contribute. And this was an article that I was chosen to pursue and think about. And I wanted to make a short video to encourage people to go to proboxtv.com/news, read my article, and then loop back to this video and think about maybe some of the stuff that I talk about. But the big thing is here, got Gerald Washington entering at 41 years old, semi-retired fighter, taking the fight probably on short notice. I think he's 2-5 off the top of my head. Probably, I think 5 knockouts in his losses. So all of his losses have been knockouts. He's had cardio issues in the past. I feel like this is a big financial opportunity. He's taking it for a financial opportunity. I think Gerald Washington is also aware of where he stands in the sport. At one time, he was a top-tier heavyweight prospect. He didn't quite win those fights. He converted late as an NFL player, moved over to boxing, and had a lot of success considering his limited pedigree. Now compare that to Derek Chisora, beloved fighter, been boxing as a professional for a very, very long time now. You know, he had a rivalry early on with Tyson Fury. He's had a rivalry with basically everybody. In his later stage of his career, I'm swimming around in this chair because I can't find a comfortable spot. So if you notice that and it's awkward, I'm very sorry. Chisora has become this modern brawler to the British folklore where he really, I personally feel he speaks to the blue-collar nature of Brits. And he has this way of saying, like, if you come out and you pay your hard-earned money, then I will fight for you. And he's really, really delivered some awesome competitive fights. The downside is he's a brawler and he's taken a lot of concussive blows. He's 39 years old. He's fighting a 41-year-old. If you're going to look at this matchup on the positive, you go, okay, maybe they're trying to send him out on a win. You know, it's kind of a cool old guy fight. They both fought for world titles around the same age range, kind of on the same trajectory right now. What's the most damage that could be done there in that thing? The thing is, I really think Chisora is at a point where someone really needs to say, hey, man, we're going to give you a great broadcast job. We're going to give you a great paycheck. Because I hope that Chisora, who has given a lot to the sport of boxing, doesn't have boxing take a lot out of the second half of his life. I hope he gets to have a comfortable life. And the problem is what's endeared Chisora to the fans and the public and even myself is warrior mentality. Chisora is a warrior. He might be limited at what he does, but he channels that Marvin Hagler spirit. It seems like he really, really finds a lot of inspiration through Hagler, and he wants to just kind of bite down on his mouthpiece and take people to war and have these tough fights. The problem is, as he gets older, damage is real, aging is real, concussive blows are real, and the more and more strikes he takes, the more and more that accumulates into bad damage, you know, and that could compromise his life. So I'm hoping this is the last fight for Chisora. I think pretty much all of us are very uninterested unless your last name is Chisora, Washington, or you grew up watching these people or you're around them. It's not a fight for the average fight fan. It's an opportunity for both guys, I think is the best word to put it. It's an opportunity. But really, I can't help when you have two older fighters who have both taken a lot of punishment in the ring. You just hope they enter safely and exit safely. That's the big thing. It's a fight where you don't even want to break down the fight because it just kind of feels weird. So that's my thoughts on Chisora versus Washington. I hope it's fair. If your families Google this and you think I'm being disrespectful, I apologize. I'm only saying this because I have concern for both fighters. I respect both fighters a lot, and I just hope that they are safe in this fight. So there it is. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, make fun of my hairline, all that stuff. I'll see you on the next video, and we are out.